You've maxed out your 401k, you're contributing to an IRA, and making some other investments. You're ahead of the game and doing well. But where do you go from here? The same old story can only get you so far. If you want a new take from a new type of financial professional, we invite you to get a fresh perspective beside an agent with the backing of New York Life. Insurance, investments, retirement, and more. Visit nyl.com to learn more. Investments are offered through registered representatives of NyLife Securities, LLC. Member FINRA SIPC, a New York Life company.
And we're back with Canva Presents Secret Sounds Work Edition. Caller, guess this sound.
It's a mouse click.
So close. That's actually publishing a website with Canva Docs. Next caller.
Definitely a mouse click.
Nice try. It was sorting 100 sticky notes with a Canva whiteboard. We also would have accepted resizing a Canva video into 10 different sizes.
What? No way.
Yes way. One click can go a long way. Love your work at canva.com.
This episode is brought to you by Global X. Since 2008, Global X ETFs has been committed to empowering investors with unexplored, intelligent solutions. Global X specializes in exchange-traded funds that offer exposure to the artificial intelligence ecosystem, including themes like data centers, robotics, semiconductors, and cloud computing. To learn more about Global X's entire suite of ETFs, from covered calls, fixed income, emerging markets, and more, visit globalxetfs.com.
Y'all come on in, come on in. We about to get it popping. Okay. Y'all come on in. I got my guests already here. We on time. We on time. Y'all are the ones that's late. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
Period. We're going to jump into one song and then we're going to get right into the interview. No matter wherever you're watching, hit the like button, share the live, tell somebody about the couch. Hey. Pushing that flow and slanging yayo. Coming back off the road with bang goals. Pulling up, hopping out the train goes. Got me a new car, and I hit a new star. Yeah, honey, I'm getting money, so they think on me. They hating hard, but they won't stop me. I'm pushing off, and you won't spot me. You Superman, cause you ain't like me. That flow is slinging, yeah, coming back off the road with bang goals. Pulling up, hopping out the train goes. We the realest niggas. We don't chase hoes, we only chase gold. Bad bitches do whatever we say so. Niggas don't want no smoke, cause they know. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Period. Like,
What up, though? I know it's cold. You cold?
A little bit, not too much.
Yeah.
It's cold
man,
outside.
It's freezing. And I'm talking about it gets stuck in your bones to where
Really get
I
to
open
shaking.
the door and I'm still cold.
Okay.
Shit. Now, Janice, number one, this is not your first time on the couch. This is technically your third.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because the first time you didn't talk, the second time you did, and now you are talking by
Yeah.
yourself.
And I'm here, you know.
By yourself.
Okay.
Yes, period. Now, the last time you was on the couch, you were actually in a relationship.
Yeah.
Has that changed since then?
Oh, yeah. Now I'm by myself, you know. And I ain't looking. I'm not looking. I enjoy being by myself for a long time and growing, you know. So it's like, for the most part, I'm good. I ain't even got time for all the drama.
Right.
You know.
Now, y'all did business together. Did that change at all?
I cut all ties. It was like, yeah, no. All ties got to be cut. Too much. It's too, you know.
Do you believe that people can do business with exes?
Depends. Me personally, I look at it like, just cut all ties. It's no reason, you know, but first I would say, don't even do business. Don't do business because you don't want to mix money with pleasure. So don't even do it. Just keep it separate.
Right. That's real. Now, do you still go by World of Buddha?
No, I've changed it. I'm bouncing around, you know, rebranding right now. So it's like, I've been dipping and dabbling in a few names.
Okay, what names you coming up with?
Well, one of them was Mother of Creation.
Oh, I like that.
The other one was just, what was another one? I think I just changed it.
Mother of Creation.
Then I Am Creative Power. Then
I like that.
It's another one. But them the main two. I'm like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Kinda.
What's making you want to change the name, though?
Well, because I just feel like Word of Buddha is it's time for a change. And it's, you know, when you grow, I feel that name is not who I am anymore. So it's like, yeah, I need to change my name because that's not who I really am.
All right.
You know, or I'm not in that energy. I'm in a new energy. So let's set that to rest.
Right.
She done enough.
Right. Now, what's the difference between World of Buddha and Janice?
Well, Janice is just my middle name. So I was like, you know, and it's, my mother gave it to me, so dedicated to my mother. So I just like, okay, for right now, I'll just go by that. You know. Okay. And keep it short, simple.
Right. That's real. Now, do you, you said you don't, do you still communicate with your ex or? Okay. Okay. And you said you don't want to be in a relationship anymore.
Well, right now, I'm in the energy of, how can I put it? You got to be in the right energy. And it's like, we'll see. But I'm not with all the aggressiveness. It's just like, yeah, no. But for the most part, I'm chill where I'm at. Ain't come with too much.
What do you mean aggressiveness?
Like how people come off, like very aggressive.
Like if they was like, hey, baby, what's up? I'm trying to get that. That's what you mean by aggressive?
Yeah, I probably laugh at you. Like,
that is kind of
you
funny.
should pick a better way to talk.
Yeah.
You let me know.
Because you're more...
I can already pick what type of energy
the word that the ladies be saying,
soft air.
Demure, and they don't really use it in the right way.
Right.
But you, as they would say, are demure. You're more demure when it comes to, you know, I'm not the type of person that I don't like that either. Like I love, you know, going out on dates and not no
like
hood
that.
shit. Like,
yeah, don't take me to McDonald's and be like, we on the date. I'll be like, for one, I don't even eat McDonald's. But yeah, I'm not like that. Actually get to know who I am first. Right. Because I might not like you. Yeah. And then it's like, they give me an option to know, okay, well, we can just stay as friends. Right. But if you're looking for something more and you get aggressive with it, cut. I have no problem cutting anybody off now. Yeah. It's real easy. Yeah. Because you got to protect your energy. And nah, I'm good.
Now, back then, did you have an issue cutting people off?
Yes. I did. I did. Because it was like, you know, I was still figuring out who I was. And then I was always giving. And I'm like, okay, I've learned more boundaries now. And it's like, okay, I see where this is how I could communicate with you. We can't communicate like this. So this is the type of space that we'll be in. So I know how to, deal with people accordingly.
Right. Do you find, that there's people that was in your energy or in your space more that you have to cut off because they didn't match your energy?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a few people I was like, yeah, I gotta kind of leave you alone. You're doing too much.
Do you find yourself more lonely now, or in a good way though?
Yeah, but I enjoy that little space. It's give me more time to be creative. I've seen people to me are a distraction because it's like, how can I put it? I'm always got to be somebody's mama. Not in a bad way, but it's like when it's just me, I like that alone space. I could focus more, just, okay, let me figure out what I need to do. When it comes to me dealing with other people and, helping other people, it can be a little draining sometimes.
Yeah, it can, especially when you're giving your energy out and you're an energy person.
Yes, and then when you're an empath, it's like you feel it.
Yes,
and it's hard for you not to, you be like, but I know you need my help.
Yeah.
So it's a boundary. I've learned boundaries.
Right. Now, what brought you back this time?
I had a few things that I wanted to say, and it really is just like I've seen a few things going on in the world, and I was like, I know where I can go and I can speak on it, and also, it was a few things, and it also relates to a lot of the things that you be saying, and I've watched a lot of, a lot of your podcasts and stuff like that, so. Yeah, I was like, okay, I haven't seen her in a while. Let's set this up.
Period. So after we get into some of these questions, let's get into some of the things that you want to talk about as well. I think that'll be dope, actually. Yeah. To and even if you want to ask me questions too, I'm open. So. Now, you said you feel like you found yourself more. Now, how did you get on that path of finding yourself? Like, was there somebody that pushed you along into that journey, or was it just like a situation or
life?
Right.
Like, I will say it was just life situations, and I will say it was my inner self, my higher self telling me. It was more of a life situations was pushing me, and I was like, okay, I can't keep ignoring this, and then. Yeah, I was like, okay, let's go with it.
Yeah. Was it scary at first?
Yeah, it was. It really was, because I was alone, and then me learning how to be more by myself, and not being in a relationship, and relearning all of that, and becoming comfortable with being by myself and not wanting to be around people. So that was a little bit of challenging, and then when I got over that, I was like, okay, this is pretty easy. I got a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. A lot more stuff. And I was like, okay. Then I'm not on I would say, kind of a time schedule. Like, oh, okay, I don't have anybody else with me. It's just me. So I can move as freely as I want to. And I liked it, And it's
probably on time more.
Yes. Yeah. More of a routine schedule, and learn more things, more talents and things that I didn't know I knew how to do. I was like, oh, this is new. I like that. Yeah. Let's go with this.
Right. That's another part of your elevation. Now, last time you were here, I asked if you guys stayed together, as far as like living together. If you guys stayed together, and was it difficult? And has your answer changed since then?
What, living with him?
Yeah.
No, we don't live together. I will say...
Was it difficult? Because when I went back and rewatched the episode and your answer, I was like, did you want to say that last time?
What did I say? I don't even really remember, to be honest with you. When I say it is a totally different energy, I'll be looking at the girl like, who are you?
Yeah. Basically, you were saying that, it wasn't that... It was a little bit difficult because, he always had high energy and,
yeah, it was different. It was like, yeah, no. Living together was very difficult. It was difficult. It was a lot of ups and downs and, things that I was just like, okay, but it is what it is, how I look at it.
Yeah.
But separating, that was a little difficult because some people don't want to leave in peace. But hey. But after then, I was kind of okay because I felt freedom.
Right.
Like, free.
Right.
Then I was like, oh, that's what it feel like. Like, it was, I would say, I didn't feel trapped.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense. Not like physically trapped, but on a energy level, I didn't feel like, okay, I'm suffocated.
Mm-hmm.
And you say spread my wings. So that's what it was. So after then, I was really good.
Right. Do you feel like you can learn a person, or you learn a person more when you move in with them, or if you live with them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Because when you live with the person on a day-to-day basis, you can see so much. You see more than when it's like, oh. Then you see the at home them, then the outside them. And it's like, them two people don't equal up.
Yeah.
It's a problem here.
Right. And that's really... when a lot of people move in with somebody, whether it's a friend or a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, niece, nephew, a lot of times that's when you learn if that person is either for you or enough to be in your energy space
or just
that you can deal with. Or if they're not, then you'll know. Like,
oh, yeah.
You might not want to believe it at first, but then you finally like, okay, it's time.
Oh,
and it might even be 6-7 years later, but
no, I couldn't wait that long. Like it was just certain things that I was just like, oh yeah, no, you know, certain patterns. And when I picked up on the pattern and I knew exactly on time, I was like, this is what you're gonna say. And you said it. I was like, oh yeah, this is not real. It got to be time to go. And then it came with a disrespect, and I was just like, yeah, no, we good.
What's the deal breaker for you when it comes to relationships and breaking up?
Disrespect, and I just don't like disrespect. And now it's like, if you disrespect me one time, you probably won't get a second chance. I'll probably just be like, yeah, I'm finna cut you off, because what even made you feel comfortable to do it to me the first time? I don't even give that off that, okay, I'm finna disrespect her, so they let me know that you stepped outside of yourself.
Yeah.
Cool. Stay where you at. You're cut off. But that, and just don't put your hands on me. You do that, you probably gonna die. I'm just be honest with you. Yeah, you might want to go ahead and call your makeup. Let them know I done fucked up.
Right.
I don't play those type of games.
Yeah.
I don't do all that. And if I have to get to that point with you, I don't know. I'm probably not. Yeah, it's just not good. So I don't even like to do that, because it's like it's unnecessary. We can just go separate ways. We can have a disagreement. You don't like me, that's fine. You can go your way and I go mine. But when you get to doing the most, it's like, okay, now you want to show out. You don't know how to control yourself. I'm dealing with a child.
Right.
I'm not finna deal with you.
Yeah.
You can sit there and throw your temper tantrum. It's cool though.
Right.
But yeah, I don't really deal with people like that no more. So I don't have that type of energy around me. Is what I've realized. It's like, okay, I deal with more people that are for me and or in a calming energy and stuff like that. So it's like, to even see that, I just be like, ugh.
It says when the pattern is revealed, it's time to go.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
that is so real. Now, respectfully, if you re-listened to your last episode, and for those that don't know, now my girl is an original couch potato. She's been on this couch 3 times.
Yes.
3 times. So let's just put that out there. If you haven't went back and rewatched any of her episodes, one of her episodes not really by herself.
Right, with a chef. It
was World of Buddha. So you can look up World of Buddha on the couch. But anyway, so back to what I was about to ask. Respectfully, if you re-listen to the last episode, it was as if he had made you who you are today. The way he was speaking.
Yeah,
and
that comes with...
And it seemed as if you wanted to say more, but you thought better of it because of your because you're demure and you're on live and
it was a lot, you know, and it was also I was also in a space to where I was still kind of shy. I'm always been a shy person, so now it's like I came all the way out that shell. Dealing with that, it was still I was like, okay, I don't really know how to deal with this.
Right.
And we're in a professional setting, so and then I also see what we're dealing with, so I'm like, okay, all right. Then it was just like, well, why you didn't do that? Why you didn't do this? And I'm just like, well, nigga, if you would shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, but a lot has changed. A lot has changed since then.
Yeah.
It was like a shadow. It was, because I wanted to say a lot more, but him making me, never done that. You've never made me, honey. I'm going to keep it very cute and very,
right.
I'm not going to keep too much energy.
Or was it, because I know that sometimes when women are in relationships, they get kind of scared or
It was never that, because the boy only weighed 85 pounds, but I know, like, let's just be honest. I don't like,
with you.
You really, I weigh 100 and
I think this window opens. You can go.
Like, I weigh 150 pounds, so it's like if I really wanted to go there with you, I would. It was just me. I'm not finna give you that. Why do you want to go there? And then sometimes I'm like, okay, you want to go there? Let's go there. Then it's like, oh, what are you doing? You doing too much? And it's like, oh, you playing mind games. And then I realized that because I was like, you playing a mental game with me. I don't like that. You have, I got to leave you alone because I feel in me, it's going to be something that is just going to unleash, and it ain't going to go back, and it ain't going to be good, and I'm not finna give you that. Nah, you good.
Yeah.
You good. I'm not, because I just seen too much. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be in a straitjacket. I'm going to be in jail.
Straitjacket.
I'm going to be in jail because it's like, no. Certain things was said, it was just like, you think, are you okay? That sounds right to you? Okay, wow. Let's go with that then.
All right.
You're good.
Now, your artwork has elevated, and I haven't really seen any of your latest pieces on clothing. Is this one of your latest pieces?
This is really old. It's just, I don't ever wear them. But I really been kind of died down on making clothes. I'm doing more of my art, and now I'm moving more into like sculpting and stuff like that.
Oh, girl, I had that as a question. Like you said that last time that you was gonna start sculpting. So you got into it?
Yes, I've made my first little sculpture the other day.
I'm all excited. Like
when I seen it, I was like, okay, it's just the first time, but for it to be the first one,
right?
You did real good.
Yes,
and then I'm like,
see.
I don't have a picture of it though, but I have a picture of the last thing that I did, the last painting.
Send it to me, shit, because I need to see. I was like, yeah, I remember last time you said that you was going to start some.
Yeah.
And then you also said you were going to start doing homemade rugs. Did you start that?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
I haven't started that. I was like, let's go with the sculpting. I'm feeling more of the energy of the sculpting.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Hands on.
Yeah,
okay, so tell me about it. How was it?
The last painting that I did.
Okay, that is beautiful.
Thank you.
How much for this?
This going for $111.
Okay, how big is it?
It's like this size.
Yeah.
The same size as this one. But it's a lot of detail, so it's like.
Y'all see that? That's, beautiful. Beautiful. And it's just about as big as the one that's back here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me look. Let me scroll up and see if you can see it. It's pretty big. And it's beautiful. Beautiful. Her work is beautiful. Like, I had to touch it again. But I usually touch it when I'm high on shrooms. But it's definitely beautiful. Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. And every Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Follow me on all social media. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Facebook, TikTok, Big O, fan base, like. I'm everywhere. Okay. Also, follow my guest, Janice, on all social media. What's your Instagram? I couldn't find it.
Oh, it's I am creation. It's IM_creation 19.
Okay, IM_. You heard that. The fuck. And it will be in the description, so make sure that you follow her on all social media. If you're looking for some authentic art, please make sure to tap in with your girl. And you ain't doing clothes no more, so.
No, right now I didn't kind of cut. No, I'm not.
You're like, I got material.
Well, see, it's only specially requests. If you request it, then I'll do it. But it's like I'm not just, doing clothes right now. But if you ask me to do it, I'll be like, yeah, I'll do it for you. Right. I don't have no problem. Right. Because I like challenges when it comes to stuff. Yeah. I like when people ask me to stuff. Challenge me. Don't do something that, like if you didn't see my art, don't be like, oh, I want that. And it's like, okay. Yeah. I can do that, but.
I want a girl bending over like this, opening her,
Her booty?
Yes.
I got you.
And then when you look at the booty and the coochie hole part, it's the world.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. You gave me a whole idea. What is that?
Hell yeah.
I need that. I could do that. And I could do like, you want it on like size like this? Mm-hmm. I got you.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. Now, how has business been for you?
It's really kind of slowed down because a lot of life situations, so in rebranding, I kind of slowed down, but now I'm starting to pick up, more back of what I was doing and stuff like that. But for a minute I did, it was like, I don't even feel like picking up a paintbrush. Right. I'm not feeling that at all. It was just like, I don't want to do that. But something was just like, why you don't want to do that? That's what you're supposed to do. That's what, So just me having to deal with me first. And then I was like, okay, then I'll go back to it. Because I can't paint if, I don't have a life experience. A lot of my art comes from life experiences and stuff like that. So it's like, if I'm not, experiencing life and stuff like that, or if I'm going through things to where I need to just focus on me, I can't. It's hard to do that. I'm forcing, and things that I make I'm like, yeah, I can tell that this is, I don't want to put that out because it has a lot of energy in it, and I'm not even feeling that. So no, most of the stuff, if I do that, it's just like stuff that I do to just kind of unwind and release. But if I put it out, it's like, okay, this is something that, I was in a good energy, life experience came from it. I want to experience, other people to see it, because pictures say a lot. So people might not see how I see it. So it's like, I'll put it out, and stuff like that. But for the most part, my art lately has been surprising me. I'm like, okay. And then things that I've been seeing, it's like, draw this. And I'm like, oh. So I just get a lot of my inspiration from just life. TV, Pinterest, and most of the time just life, and what I go through and things that I see outside and with what's going on within the energy within the world too. So I'm like, what do I feel like we need to shed a little bit more light on? Like the last one, I call it the Divine Feminine. And I'm like, that's something that needs we need to shed some light on this. I don't think people are actually realizing, so let me make a patent to embrace it. So that I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. Right. And the colors and everything just started to come. And I was like, okay, I can't put all that on this. We have to separate it, because sometimes it just be so much. Then I'm like, I can't put all of that on there. It's going to be kind of crowded. I'm like, so we'll just separate it and scatter it out. We'll use
like a puzzle piece.
Yeah. And let's make that for later. So basically how I look at it is like, I'm just making life to me with my art. It's just, I'm making my own big old canvas. If different stuff, Yeah. And one thing, when I leave, I want to leave a mark. And I know with my art, it'll leave a mark. Because it's like, a lot of things that I paint, it's like, oh, this is what is going on. Okay. Renaissance. Yeah. I got it. Yeah. Let's do it. So let's move with that. And, so that's what I've been doing lately, and doing a lot of research and just a lot of exploring of life. And
now, how did it make you feel like not having the inspiration to pick up a paintbrush?
Oh, I felt really bad. Like, I ain't gonna lie, there was times I just cried. I was just like, I really can't do this. Like, and when I would go to do it, I was like, this is terrible. It's terrible. And it was terrible to me, but other people was like, I like it. I'm like, no. That's not. And I was like, yeah, I'm going through a dry spell. Then I couldn't really just grasp anything that was just popping out. It was just scat a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, we gotta organize and, you know, declutter. So yeah, a lot of cleansing I had to do, and I realized that I was like, okay, so I can't pick up a paintbrush right now. We need to do some cleansing first before we even
about Janice.
Before we even do that. So yeah, we gotta cleanse first before I try to pick up a paintbrush. So I did that, and then once the painting that really just started it back up, it was a painting that I have. It's called Growth. It's on my page. It's the girl that's in the flower pot.
Okay.
That one there, when I started it and I, you know, started back doing it, I was just like, oh, painting it and going through, like, actually, because I time myself. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start at this time. I'm at least going to spend 6 to 7 hours until I really just get tired. And I'm like, okay, my energy is draining. Let's stop. So when I did it, I was just like, oh yeah, I still got it. Yeah, I still got it and more. But I'm like, yeah, let's start dibbling, dabbling in different painting, like different painting patterns on how, you know, not just, how can I put it? What's the word I'm looking for? Let's see. Dang. Okay, like you see, like how her skin is different than like this. Yes. Like different painting patterns.
Yes, I was gonna
get
ask
it like that. Like
different techniques.
Yes.
Because I could see a different technique. That was one of your earlier paintings.
Oh yeah.
And this is one of your future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, latest. Yeah. So
shout out to everybody that's tuned in on my couch potatoes. I see y'all. Rich Gainford, you said, what's tonight about? Tonight is about Janice. Everything about Janice. Period. So tonight you will be learning more about her. If you haven't seen any of the other episodes that she was on, don't even worry about it because she's elevated. We don't even know who that person is anymore.
I don't even know who it is. It's just like, ooh. And I can, because sometimes I see pictures of back then. I'm just like, oh, you were skinny. Very skinny. I'm like, you gained weight.
Yeah, you kind of thick now.
Oh, yeah.
In a good way.
Yes, that's what it was. I was like, oh, okay. I see what this is. Let's go with it.
Yeah.
And just learning more about myself, I was like, oh, yeah.
Now, what do you do to cleanse yourself? Like, what type of...
I meditate a lot.
Okay.
And I get a lot of sunlight. I take cleansing baths, sea salt baths. I do a lot of that. I do a lot of reflecting and revolving. Like, at least every Sunday, I reflect on, you know, from Monday to Sunday. Okay, what did I do this week? What can I do better next week? You know, and things that I can work on and stuff like that. So I'm constantly just evolving every day. You know, you do have to watch yourself sometimes because I'm like, okay, yeah, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I just, you know, I'm neutral. I will say that. I'm neutral.
Right. Now, you're a big protector of your peace. How do you do it for those who are struggling in that area?
Protecting your peace is, first you have to, no disrespect. Don't take no disrespect from nobody. If you feel like somebody says something to you that makes you feel in any type of way, don't sit there and just take it. Say something back. And if they don't like it, it lets you know that they don't care about how you feel. They're not for you. Okay, then I know that we have to have a boundary. I can't deal with you. But disrespect, don't let nobody disrespect you, for one. And learn to, a lot of people don't know how to just be comfortable with being with themselves. Learn who you are and what makes you happy. And the hobbies, you know, that you like to do and stuff like that will also help you protect your peace. And just evaluating people around you. I will say that. If you start to evaluate the people around you, you really see, you know. And life will show you, too. Life will show you. And people will show you. They're going to always show their true colors. And when you see them, don't never deny any red flag that you see. When you see it, question it. Acknowledge it. Then it'll let you know. So, you do that, you be good.
Yeah, period. Now, do you know the date of the last time you were here?
It was my birthday, wasn't it? It wasn't today?
It was tomorrow.
Oh, wow. So it's almost been, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Ooh.
2 years exactly tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 2/21/23.
I don't even know who that person is. That's now that it's starting to click. Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose though? Ain't that crazy?
I really didn't though.
That's
that is
wild
crazy,
though, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh, synchronicity.
Yeah. Literally tomorrow's the day, the
22nd anniversary. Yep. No, the 21st. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, when I was going over it today with my wife, I was like, babe, how crazy is it that tomorrow marks the 2-year anniversary of the time that you were on the couch?
That is crazy. I didn't even think about that. Let me find out.
See, everything happens for a reason. And I pointed that out and I wrote this down for a reason because everything is aligned the way it's supposed to be aligned. Like, if you go back and rewatch the episode, I'm telling you, it's literally tomorrow is the 2-year anniversary. I kid you not. Like it's and it wasn't done on purpose. Neither one of us was like, oh yeah, let's plan the right. We didn't do that on purpose because then we would have just did it for tomorrow. You feel me? Because why wouldn't we just do it for tomorrow?
Yeah, that is crazy. Oh yeah, I know what I be doing.
Yeah. So it's something that's going on. It's something that. It's a reason.
Yeah, that good energy. Yeah. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Facts. Okay. Now, you just had a birthday.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So what did you do for your birthday? How was your birthday?
It was pleasant. I will say that. It was pleasant. You know, and I would like to say happy transcendence to my uncle that passed also yesterday. But other than that, it was a pretty dope day.
I want to get into that. You know.
What?
Because that was your birthday. And,
it kind of, I will say, death to me is it used to bother me a lot when, you know, people close to me used to die. Like when I lost my grandmother, that it kind of haunted me. But I realized, you know, that she's in a better place. He's in a better place. And I've learned to cope better with death. So I don't, you know, feel as sad for me, but you know, for his wife and stuff like that, I can, you know, get how it feels to lose a significant other. But I'm okay. You know, I'm like, okay, it's okay. He's okay, you know. So, and he's always with me, so I don't see it as like a terrible thing or, you know, like a sad thing. It's more of it kind of makes me happy because it's like, okay, you're good. You're in a good spot. You're not, you know, here you had lung cancer, so it's like you're not struggling to breathe or anything. You're free, you know, because you're energy, you're a spirit, so you can roam wherever you want to. Yeah. You're not earthbound. So I'm more happy about that than you being stuck here and, you know, going through that. So it was easy. And now I'm like, okay, well, instead of me celebrating my birthday, I will dedicate it to him, you know, and then the whole bunch of other stuff, hoping, and I was like, yeah, you taking me too fast. Let's go step by step. Because I'm like, I can't be everywhere at one time. Yeah. You know, it's a lot that I be wanting to do, and I'm like, yeah, we have to start somewhere. But.
Right. Wow, you literally hear the growth, right, coming out of your mouth. It's amazing.
Thank you.
You know, because especially when it comes to death, not everybody takes death good. You know, a lot of times when death happens, some people can't get over it, and they literally don't. They literally lose who they are.
Yes.
As a person, a piece of them dies, and then they're never the same again. It's like no matter if you smile, their smile never really hits their eyes anymore.
And that, you know, I kind of felt like that when my grandmother passed. And I was like, why do I feel like a piece of me is gone? Then, you know, she visited me in a dream, and I was just like, oh, okay, you good.
Right.
And I woke up just laughing. I was like, okay. And when I say we've had me and my grandmother, now that, and it's kind of crazy that we have more of a closer relationship now that she's not here than, you know, her physically being
not crazy.
Here. Because I was 14, you know, now I'm like older, so it's like, you know, she's there. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I know she's with me now as we speak. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I know that, you know, so it helped me cope with it easier and stuff like that. So embrace my grandmother. And, you know, I do certain things that she do, or I just go certain places that she'll go, or I just go visit her grave and sit with her for a couple hours, you know, and just talk to her. But it helped me cope with death a lot easier. Once, you know, and then I did a lot of research too, and I was like, oh, you good, girl.
Right.
You good. You good.
Right. Now, that's fun. Girl, you good. Like, she looking down like, what?
What are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. Don't play with me.
Facts.
You know just like I know. We get it. I don't need to say too much.
Right.
You good. I'm good. We good.
Right.
I get it.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you feel that you would rate yourself now compared to back then?
Like, just as a whole?
Yeah.
Right now, I can say, because there's always perfection that can be done. I wouldn't say perfection, but you can always, you know, there's always growth. But from then, now, I am excellent. I am, honey, okay.
Yeah.
I would say.
You seem so much more confident.
Oh, yeah. I would say that. I've learned a lot more confidence and to live within myself and, you know, embrace myself and not be in that shadow. And sometimes I just be like, oh, what is going on? What was going on? But I'll say growth, you know, it was part of my journey. So now I'm like, yeah, you are doing really good, really good. You know, I trust myself and I listen to myself more. I'm in a better space, more mental space, and I would say life is just way better now. Even when it comes to my art and the things that, you know, and the things that I'm painting and stuff like that, and the energy that I'm moving into, I'm like, oh yeah. What was I missing?
Right.
I should have been
myself.
Yeah, long time ago, you know.
Now, how has your depression been?
Oh, I don't get depressed.
What?
I don't. Me personally, how I see it is like, what is depression? What is sadness? It's an emotion. You can choose to be like that, you know. And
now that's growth for real. Because the last time you was here when you spoke on, this is amazing.
I've learned to, when you feel that, because I was a person that I used to hold in a lot and suppress a lot, and now it's like I'm not suppressing nothing. If you say something to me, and I might say something back, depending on what energy I'm in, and it's like, okay, you want to play. Okay, well, I'm going to give it to you. But most of the time, it's like I laugh a lot of things off. So a lot of people around me that know me, they like, yeah, you find a lot of things funny. And I've noticed even them, they're like, you're very nonchalant now. I'm like, I am. Because what is the purpose? It's a choice. Everything is a choice. So it's like, I can choose to be sad. I know what it's like to be sad. I know what it's like to be depressed. And it's like, yeah, no, you can have it. I'm good. If I feel some type of way about something, I'm going to express it at that moment, and then I'm going to move past it. I'm not finna dwell on it and let it, you know, fester and build up. That's how you get diseases. That's how you have strokes and you get sick. I don't have time for that. Yeah. I'm going to live forever. So, I'm good.
Facts. I love that. I'm just, like, so amazed.
Yeah, that.
Wow.
I don't really see that. But people that I do, you know, that I do see like that, I'm not the type, I'm not, you know, forceful, like, you know, get out that energy. It's, okay, I see you like this. Let me help raise your energy. It's like, you okay? You're going to be good. Whatever you're going through, it's you above it.
Right.
Remember that. Like, whatever it is, it's not, it has no control over you, but what you let it. So if you give it control over you, now it has control over you, but always remember that. You'll be good.
Right. Facts. Now, what about your temper? Do you still have a temper?
Like I said, I laugh a lot of things off because it's like, my mouth is really bad. Like, I tend to say some things and I just be like, oh, I wouldn't have said that a while ago. I probably would have just, you know, I've been, how can I put it? I don't tolerate disrespect, so it's like, I check a lot of things, but it's not in a
bad way.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you know.
Out of love.
You know, yes, it's a lot of things that I do. I move out of love, so I'm not going to do anything to spitefully, you know, go after a person or anything like that. So it's like, if you, maybe you just, you're not, you know, you're not feeling yourself today. Maybe you something happened. You good? Let's talk about it. Because you're not mad at me. You're transmuting. Okay, you're projecting. Are you okay? Let's talk about whatever you got going on so we can deal with that. So you don't feel the need to be passive aggressive to people. That's it. But me learning a lot about that is just like, I laugh at people. And they don't like that. I realized that. I was like, oh, y'all don't like it now more that I laugh at y'all than I did when I used to respond.
Right.
Okay, I'll just keep laughing because it's funny. Because I don't really feel the need of, I'm getting you that mad because I'm laughing. You have issues. Yeah. You need to go deal with yourself. Yeah. Go heal. It's not me.
Right. Because that's normally what it is. For real. Now, you already said you ain't getting into rugs yet. Now, what can we look forward to coming from you this year?
Well, you can look forward to the rugs. I will say that. I'm going to eventually do rugs, but I'm going to start making sculptures, like all type of sculptures, like, and just little like clay knickknacks and stuff like that, and a whole lot of more figures. I'll say more figures. You can expect more art and more figures, and just
I would love to see her into a figure.
Oh yeah, like stuff like that. Like my art, I'm like, me and how I look at it, I'm like, nothing's limited. I don't limit myself, so it's like you never know unless you try, and you can always perfect. Because this right here, it did not look like this at first. If you go all the way back when I was doing paper, it has been, I would say, going on 5 years and just learning and perfecting my craft. You know, I fell off for a while, and now it's like, nah, I can't let nothing stop that. So if it's interfering with that, I'm sorry, you gotta go. You gotta. I can't. I don't like to feel boxed in or closed off. And if I'm not gonna do that to myself, I'd be damn if I let another person. Yeah. Like, what are you trying to do? Now I'm looking at your intentions. It's like, oh, right, okay. No, that we're not doing that. Yeah. And I have a very polite way of just leaving people alone. I don't have to get rowdy with you to let you know I don't want to mess with you. You know, the journey that we've been on is very nice, but it ends here. Yeah. You know.
It ends here.
Right. You go your way, I'm going to go mine. But, yeah, a lot more clay pieces and a lot more art. And eventually, I'll say close to the end of the year is when I'll start doing rugs and stuff like that. But
I'm hopefully trying to see maybe one of your murals in the Plaza District.
Yes, that's what I was going to do. But I think I was going to wait till next year because I didn't get all my stuff. It's a lot to get prepared for that. So it's like, I'm not the type of person to rush. Right. I like to have everything organized.
Right, because don't you have to get like...
Yeah, you have to get a booth, and it's like, it's a little pricey, you know. And then it's pricey, but it's like, if I'm dedicated to it, I can do it. But I don't want to rush myself. I'd rather give myself, you know, at least a year time span to, and then also progress more within myself. So I have more than just my art to put out. You know, my canvases. That's what I'm like, okay, this year is just all about perfecting my craft, and I'm all about just getting my craft out there, getting more exposure, you know, and it's all about me, really. Yeah. And I'm not in a selfish way, but it's like,
in a selfish way.
This is my year to blow up. And that's what we're going to do. And I claimed it, so it's like, oh, yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'm confident about it, so it's like, oh, yeah, we're good. Yeah. And I don't let nothing stop me. And when I say nothing. And, you know, it's life. So it's like, okay, how can I transmute this? Yeah. Let's transmute this into good.
Right. Now, what all are you doing in order to promote your business and get your business out there?
Well, I posted on social media and stuff like that. Working on getting my own website and stuff organized and doing all that and getting the legal part together. And sometime by, I will say, let's put a date on it. If I could put a date on it. About August. August, I should have my website and everything up and running. Because like I said, I don't like to rush. Yeah. And everything, because once we do that, then So and then that. And also, I've been trying to but going more digital. Okay, let's do digital and just, dibble and dabbling with that and seeing how I like it first, because I'm like, ooh.
What you think about turning your art into, like, shower curtains and stuff?
Oh, yeah. We already doing that. Like, print, how is it, like, digital print. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, digital print. Yeah. So it's like I've been doing that and dibbling and dabbling with that, and, because that's a little different from actually painting than on a tablet and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, we got to learn how to maneuver with this.
Yeah,
so
I've been seen it. It looks way different.
Yes, way different. And it's a lot more to it than just me grabbing some paint, throwing some color together. Yeah. And like, okay, well, and lines and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this is different. And also sculpting. I'm like, this is a lot more patience. It helps me with having more patience. And I like that. So it's like, okay, we can do that. So, and I challenge myself on different things, so that's I'm like, we trying to work on that. That's what I'm doing lately.
Okay. And you earlier said that you had some subjects that you wanted to talk about.
I did, but all of it then went somewhere else.
Okay. No, I understand.
Like, the question's just like, oh, okay. Yeah. But it's just, a lot of it I didn't already really said. So it's like, we good.
Facts.
A lot of it I didn't already touch on.
Now, I do want to ask this question. How is your relationship with your parents now versus the last time?
I have a good relationship with my parents. I love both of them dearly. They're the reason why I'm here. So I give them much gratitude and love, we good. Yeah. We good. I love them to death. Yeah. But
your relationship seems stronger now.
Oh, yeah. 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 Me and my mom, we've always been close. So it's like, that's never going to change. Right. I see that, and yeah. But for the most part, I have a good relationship with both my parents. We good.
That's what's up. For those that haven't seen her old episode, go back and rewatch and check out the growth. Like, it is literally so amazing. I'm honored to even be a witness to it. Like, I've seen the growth in you as a person. I've seen the growth in your art. Like, are you kidding me?
It's a lot. And then it's crazy because I was like, I should have been doing this.
Because if I'm not mistaken, you did this one too.
What, this one? Yeah, I did these 3.
That's what I'm saying. This is the very first one.
I gave you another one too.
Yeah, girl, that's in the...
I already knew.
Yeah, that's hanging up in the room. Because my wife, her favorite flowers are...
Sunflowers. I love sunflowers.
Now, me, I'm not the type of girl that's like, oh, I got a favorite flower. I got a favorite tree. I'm a
What's your favorite tree?
A weeping willow.
Oh, those are beautiful. Yeah. I like those.
And I love to hug trees. So.
Yes, it's good to hug trees. And imagine
the hair's just on me. They got locks.
Yes.
If y'all didn't know this. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. We wrapping it up. Do you have anything else that you would like to share with the people?
No, I pretty much said a lot. I said enough. I think I know enough. Yeah, I know enough. Facts. Just stay tuned. That's all I'll tell you. Just stay tuned.
Yes, and we will be keeping up for sure. I definitely appreciate you for being on the couch.
Thank you, beloved.
Happy Black History Month, and I do want to celebrate you. You guys celebrate Janice this month by following her, buying some of her art up. Buy some art.
Oh, yeah.
Buy some art from your local artist.
There's a lot of us out here. You just got to find us.
Exactly. And you found one right here on the couch. I definitely appreciate you again.
Thank you.
And I definitely appreciate all my couch potatoes for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Okay. Good night. Period. Wow, what an amazing episode. Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just so impressed by the growth. Not like you ain't supposed to grow, but
yeah, it's a
Trinidad Chaz. Oh, let me let me make sure I follow you. I just seen you. YouTube love you. Chaz, I gotta make sure I follow and say favorites. There we go. Love you tagged. There we go. Spotify, Apple, Pandora. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Make sure that you follow Janice on all social media. And can you please repeat your Instagram one more time?
Yes, it's I am _creation19.
Period.